Well, I am joined now by the incredible Maggie Lindemann here in Australia for her debut Australian headline run. We are so excited that you have finally made it out here. It's not a very short trip, as we know, but we're so grateful you made the effort to get here. I know you've been here for a few days now, and tonight is the night. We're kicking off in Melbourne. We're kicking off the Suckerpunch Tour has come here. How are you feeling? Capture this moment pre-show for us.
I'm good. I'm a little tired. My sleep schedule's been a little messed up. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be here, and it's my first time in Australia, so I'm just excited, and I'm excited to see how the show is and how the audiences are here, and yeah, just everything.
Yeah, that time will get you. It's like we're kind of like not quite completely opposite, but it's just enough to be a little bit off-putting.
Yeah.
But I dare say it will not impact your performance whatsoever. If anything we've seen in the lead up is to be believed, and I know it will be. And there's still so many amazing moments to come. But can you tell me, like, what are you most excited about with these shows? Like, you're no stranger to performing. The Suckerpunch Tour is well and truly in full swing. But are there any special surprises lying in wait that you can hint at or reveal? What do we got in store?
I mean, just I don't know, just a fun performance, and I'm really excited, like I said, to see just like how the crowds are here. I've never performed here, so I have no idea what to expect from the audience. So I'm just excited for that, and to meet people, and yeah, it's just going to be a fun show, fun performance, and I'm excited to perform the album for everyone.
Yes. Well, you are armed with the incredible album Suckerpunch, of course, which is what this tour is celebrating. And you've had an insane start to 2023 already. Obviously, you've been touring around in America in March and April, and then you're heading off to the UK and beyond after Australia. But with the show so far, like, what song or couple of songs have been like, not standouts or fan favorites, but what's one that's really been resonating with the crowds that you've noticed so far? And just generally, how has it felt to be celebrating this album live in person and actually being in front of people after we weren't able to really do all of this for a couple of years?
Yeah, it's been cool. I think it's been surprising to perform the album and see the fan favorites, because I think one of the fan favorites has been Phases. And Phases, I was not expecting people to react like that in person, because actually, like, Phases was one of my least favorites on the album, only because like it's a great song. I love the song, but only because I felt it was one of the easier songs that I did. And it was one of the songs that was finished the quickest, and I felt like was a little bit like mainstream. Like it was one of the like more pop punk songs, which was something I was trying to ease out of a little bit on the album. So feeling like that about it, and then going and performing, and it's like one of everyone's favorites, has given me a whole new perspective on the song. Like, now I love the song, and I actually think it's like one of the catchiest songs on the album. So that's been really cool. I think obviously everyone's favorite is She Knows It. Everyone always reacts really crazy to that one. But yeah, just seeing the way everyone reacts in person, as opposed to just putting out stuff and seeing people's reactions online. Or I did that like virtual concert of Paranoia like 2 years ago. So I didn't get to see fan reactions. So being able to see people live in person and in real time reactions has been really cool.
Yeah, and I love too that you've been able to almost like not rediscover your own music, but kind of, actually have some time with it, and having that reaction from the fans that wasn't necessarily something you had initially for it. Like, it's amazing how something you create and you put out there, it doesn't become someone else's, but it really does kind of come full circle back to you. So I love that you can kind of experience it with the audience a little bit as well. And there's going to be so much of that happening this year. Given you have so many songs to choose from, including the new album, to put into a set list, is there a particular song that you just adore playing, no matter how many times you play it at this point, whether it's something new or something old? Like, what is always going to be a Maggie Lindemann favorite of your own music? Because there's a lot of good stuff to choose from.
Yeah, probably Scissorhands. I really love performing that song, even though that one's from Paranoia, but I love performing that one. I love performing It's Not Your Fault, even though it is at the end of my set. So by that time, I'm like really, really tired. So it is a hard one to do, but I always like singing that one. Uh, and Yeah, I think those are my two favorites that are kind of older, but I still really like performing those.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's really nice too that you can, even though it's closing out and you're probably just ready to go put your feet up and have a chill, that you're still enjoying that song. It's a nice place to finish.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I know you've got a couple more days to go in Australia. You have been here so far. Is there anything that you have ticked off your Australian bucket list yet, or something that is still on the list that you haven't done yet that you need to do? Because I know it's your first time. What is the like go-to Maggie Lindemann must do in Australia moment for you?
I really want to hold a koala. I really want to do that. I think that's like my main thing. Because it is cold here right now, which is really unfortunate. Like I wish it was warm because I would go to a beach and go swimming and do all that. Especially in Sydney, I know they have all those like pools and stuff. I've seen those a lot, so I would have loved to do that. But yeah, mostly I really just want to hold a koala, and I want to eat a kangaroo. I want to try kangaroo.
This is all
Because
very potential.
I heard that kangaroo is kind of like the equivalent to y'all is like deer is to us. They're
Yeah,
like kind of
I think that's
everywhere.
yeah, like that whole venison thing. And I feel like I'm still a little bit, not, I don't want to say wussing out of it, but like I've
Yeah.
tried it and I have to say, like, it's actually like, yeah, it's actually delicious. And especially you can
Yeah.
do so much with it. So I feel like this
Yeah.
is all achievable. I think this is something we can do while you're here. I'm into it.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I really want to try it because everyone always looks at me weird because I'm from Texas. So we eat deer like where I live. That's like that's very much a thing. So even like in America, like when I'm in California or something and I'm eating deer, like I mentioned deer, everyone's like, what? Like that's disgusting. So I don't know. I'm like always down to try new things, and I've had like alligator and frog and all that weird stuff. So I just want to try it.
Yeah, I think I've only done the crocodile thing once, but I think like more and more, I mean, it's available in supermarkets here now. So I feel like it's people aren't going to think you're weird at all. So I think go for it. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. I want to try it.
Amazing. Well, we'll check in and see how you've gone with your bucket list. But just before I let you go, is there anything you want to shout out to your Australian fans ahead of these next couple of shows kicking off as of tonight?
Just that I'm really excited to meet everyone. I'm excited to finally be here. And yeah, I'm just excited for these shows. And yeah, I hope everyone has fun.
Yeah, bring it on. We cannot wait to celebrate Suckerpunch while you're here in Australia, Maggie. Thank you for joining us and enjoy
Yeah,
the
of course.
couple of days. And maybe we'll get a koala on stage. Who knows? Well, let's see what we can do.
That would be awesome. That would be
Let's do
amazing.
it. I'll call my koala people. We'll see how we go.
All right, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Maggie.
All right. Thank you.